Subphylum Vertebrata is divided into 6 classes, in which first one is Cyclostomata. These animals have jawless mouth provided with sucker. Cyclostomata means round mouth. The suctorial mouth is ventral and round. Buccal cavity has a muscular tongue bearing epidermal teeth by which they rasp the flesh of fishes. They are the only living vertebrates without jaws. Their skin is soft and without any scale. In this picture you can see scales are absent, very smooth skin, smooth and shiny skin they have. Paired appendages are absent. And what is paired appendages? They are like the fins of fishes and limbs in land vertebrates, which is absent in case of Cyclostomata. Endoskeleton is cartilaginous. With cartilaginous means with no bones, and the vertebral column is primitive. Most of the animals are ectoparasites. That means they live on another fishes. They need a host to survive. As you can see in the picture, that they are ectoparasites to other fishes. Some examples are Petromyzon, Myxine, etc. Next class we are going to see or learn about Pisces, class Pisces, which includes fishes or the aquatic animals. These are the cold-blooded poikilotherms, aquatic animals living in marine and fresh water. Poikilotherms means an organism that cannot regulate its body temperature except by behavioral means such as basking or burrowing. It is an animal whose internal temperature varies considerably. Therefore, it is known as cold-blooded. Poikilotherm also known as cold-blooded. Body is spindle shaped to minimize water resistance. As you can see in picture, every fish is having a tapering mouth to minimize water resistance, to cut the water and helps them to swim easily. They have paired and unpaired fins for swimming. Tail fin is useful as a steering organ during swimming. Now steering organ means tail fins give direction to the body. Same as we use steer in the car, it gives direction to the wheels of car. Here tail fin gives direction to the body while swimming. Exoskeleton is in the form of scales and endoskeleton is either cartilaginous or bony. You can see scales here. This is exoskeleton of fish and this is endoskeleton, cartilaginous or bony. Respiration occurs with gills. Okay, now you can see gills and split pharyngeal gill slits are also can be seen. Example, seahorse, shark, electric ray, stingray and so on. Next class we will study about amphibia. Amphibia means the organism which live both on land and water are called as amphibians. These animals are strictly aquatic during larval life and perform only aquatic respiration, whereas they can live in water as well as on land during adult life and can perform aquatic as well as aerial respiration. Here in this picture you can see different types of amphibians. Now the larval life you can see, which is completely aquatic respiration is present in this stage. They have two pairs of appendages. Digits are without claws. Here you can see finger-like projections are present in their digits or legs, but sharp endings are absent, nails are absent. Exoskeleton is absent, skin is without any derivative and usually kept moist for respiration. You can see moist skin. External ear is absent but tympanum is present. Now tympanum it functions much like our eardrums does. The tympanum transmits sound waves to the middle and inner ear, allowing frog to hear both in air and below water. Neck is absent. Eyes are prominent with eyelids. You can see eyelids are present and it is likely to evolve as a means of lubrication and protection of eyes. So this eyelid provide protection to their eyes, both in terrestrial and in water as well. Examples are frog, toad, salamander, etc.